got a little close just before I even did my approach.
You let me know when you want to start.
Come around so I can even see the thing.
And you can, if you want to flip a 180 and do it on your side, that's fine with me too, whatever you want to do.
Let's try it. I'm a little close though, right?
You're about right as long as you don't get any closer. I'd say you could keep maintaining this. Again, pick points out on the ground and just fly to them if you want. But this is looking good. You're right at 2,000. Your altitude is perfect. Your distance is good.
738. You're following a...
Good. Okay, I'm going to call that good. Good job. All right, we're going to do a couple of S-turns too, so I'm going to have you fly
738, number
straight on down to the freeway there. You're going to cross the freeway this way and do a couple of S-turns to the left.
For the parallel runway
sense?
Uh-huh.
At 2,000. When you cross, you're going to make turns like this, to the left.
Gotcha.
Have we done this before? Okay.
On in Happy Valley, we did do some.
Oh, well, this is going to be a nice roll. Okay, get up to 2,000 though. So maybe let's hop it up there real quick. Add some power maybe. You want to start right at 2. Okay, so this road's a pretty straight one. But maintain your 2,000. I'll watch your traffic. Well, as soon as you cross, you want to start a slight turn to the left. So right, if you drop the water balloon on it, bloop, okay,
boom,
make your turn. Just a nice fat wide, don't slam it in there, you know. Same thing, you want to make nice fat half circles. 2,000, got your target, looking good. Don't climb, you're climbing, back the power off a little bit. Back the power off a little bit. Halfway through.
Turned a little soon, I think.
Yeah, so flatten it out.
Like
when you cross, I want you to cross right at perpendicular.
Okay, I'll just start fresh over here.
No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. So just as you get there, if you have to cheat, you can cheat with the pedal like this, like roam, you know, and cross. That is a cheating technique, but you can do it.
175 Victor, Chino Ca.
Yes, sir.
175 Victor, traffic officer departure end 26 left, a Cessna climbing out of 1,200 departure to Corona.
Okay, we'll keep an eye for him. Thanks. Set Papa Vic. All right, we're making the next turn, nice and fat. Feels like you've added a little power for some reason, so back that power off a little bit. Bring the nose of your speed's picking up too. All right, this is looking good.
I didn't cheat either.
No, I didn't cheat. Look at that. Okay, cross over. Nice. Let's do one more to the left.
But I lost some altitude.
Well, you lost about 40 feet, so on this add just a squidge of power if you want.
Rotterdam 2000, maneuvering a gyrocopter.
We'll keep an eye out for him.
That's the traffic clock position, about 1 o'clock, 2.5.
All right, we're at 2,000. We're going to engage the...
First, turn the second fuel pump on.
Yes, and flight mode.
Time to go to flight mode. Yeah, don't forget that flight mode. That's important.
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Helicopter 475, traffic departing, runway 26 right at Gyrocopter.
When it starts bogging, we'll add a little bit of power. When it starts bogging.
475 traffic at sight, clear for the ocean.
That's plenty. Rotor speed's looking good, coming up.
And release,
okay.
Brake in.
Okay, your rotor speed's climbing, so we're in good shape.
Feel it start to
475, 1 to 6, 10 downwind with
maybe a little more power.
475, station should be fine there on the roll, and base your discretion. Thank you.
Keep that nose down right there.
Diamond 3 at Charlie Fox over the manual.
Nose down.
At 2,300 feet and down for full stop with whiskey.
All right, not too bad.
Chino Ca, enter left base.
Build our speed up to 60.
Runway 26 right.
Left base, east of the wires, runway 26 right.
Okay, so if you lose power,
Continue runway
we're
heading,
immediately
contact
going to turn towards the 26.
2012.
You want to turn where you're going, and I want to also go to 60 knots. That's our best
Right.
glide speed.
Flight runway tower frequency change 3.
So as soon as you lose something, you want to head for where you're going to land. If you get there early, cool. But in this case, you can see we're just going to barely make it, right? I'm keeping that 60. I'm not going to add any power for this. Keeping my 60, so nose down for 60. Just nice and easy. See how I'm doing all this? Is I'm not doing any really radically turns or anything like that. Coming in on the runway, I still got my 60 going.
Sweet.
Coming in, I'm going to flare it out. Wait, and just let set it down on the runway. Okay, so that was all without power, which is fine. Again, but as soon as something happens, you want to start heading to where you're going. Okay, you got the plane. As soon as you have an engine out, you pick your landing area, you start heading there and go to 60. That's you want to establish best glide. As you can see, we're pretty close, but with no power, we're barely making it that far. You know, so you don't have a big glide ratio. It's about 3 or 4 to 1. So you're basically coming down. The trade-off with that is we can land with it.
2 Papa Golf inside of a Cessna on a 3-mile final, just turn base when able.
Will do, 2 Papa Golf.
Okay, so let's pull the power off. I have the power, and you turn right towards the numbers, towards 26. And you want to establish 60. You're looking good.
Wind 270 at 5.
Okay, maybe a little angle down. We're going to see if we're going to make it or not. Might accidentally get some engine power here, but we'll see.
We're going to need it, huh?
I don't know. Let's see. I think we're going to make it. Maybe a little bit of power. Okay, that's all you get. All right, we're going to abort this one. A little too much of an angle here. So we'll just fly down the runway low. Keep me low down the runway. I'm going to do your power, and you just keep me low.
In the top down, 1,100 indicated type of.
Don't let me touch the ground, though. Don't pop up. Something else here. We're going to do. Remember the turn back that we were practicing? That with the pedal turn.
Yeah.
That is that is our landing emergency in case we have to run back to the runway. So we're going to climb here. We're going to get up to probably 14 as soon as we can. I'll demonstrate one again. What this is simulating is we've just taken off. We're at the very end of the runway and we lost our engine. So we have to turn back and land on the runway. You can do this at 150 feet off the ground. I mean, you can be really low. We're going to do it a lot higher, obviously, for safety.
Yeah.
But I'm just showing you. Well, we'll get to the power line first.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha, turn right at Delta, contact ground point 6, have a great day.
Contacting ground.
Okay, so these are power lines.
That's the power lines. So if we're climbing and we lost our engine, the first thing we do is we have a little stick, left pedal, and we're just going to spin it around like this.
Taking the call time one more time.
You'll put your nose down and we will be landing, but we're going to continue this way.
Contact 1979 Delta 2, tower hold short runway 26 right.
Yeah, it's kind of this floating weird feeling.
Yeah.
But see, it wasn't crazy or fast. It's just a nice, slow, even thing, you know.
And that's where a plane will stall, whereas this won't.
This won't. We're going to do it on this corner too, just to show you. And I'll do it, that was a really slow speed. I'll show you at a more normal, if you really had an engine out, which you do probably. Okay, because we're going to go that way. We're doing more than a 180, we're doing a 270, which is, you would only have to do a 180. But if you lost power, it's like this. And you're pitching it around. And then here we're lined up with the runway, and we put our nose down and land, okay?
Yeah.
2804.
Well, it's floorboarded with the rudder.
Yep. Tower 2 Papa Golf. We're going to simulate an engine out here, but we're going to continue on the pattern. Just want to let you know.
Check up to 2 Papa Golf. Thanks for the heads up.
Papa Golf. All right, if we lost the engine right here, the first thing you do is get that nose down, because you want to get that 60 back up. See how quick that was?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the big thing on a loss of engine on takeoff when you still have some runway left. The first thing that happens is you see our airspeed just went, down to nothing. You got to get the nose down. As soon as you lose power, nose down. Because you don't want to be all flying at 20 miles an hour, just come down like a pancake,
Right.
you know. So you will practice that, or that will be on your test, by the way, on your flight test. He's gonna engine out you on takeoff like that. It all depends on how high you are and how far down the runway you are to what you do. But that's pretty much the typical thing. And if he pulls the power, the first thing you do is boom, get that nose down. Because you want to get that speed back. If you only get back up to 40 or 50 miles an hour, that's cool.
I haven't seen the lights before.
One more simulated engine out, so nose down, you get the power back. Here's 60, and we're good. Good job, that was good. All right, coming in, looking fine. A little fast, 70, you know. Back to power all the way off. There you go. Now you're coming about right. There's 60. Fly that 60 all the way down. When we get down there, remember you're going to add just a little power back. We're just going to fly down the runway a little bit more, but go ahead, you're almost landing here. Okay, all right, go ahead and add some power. See if we can just keep flying. Okay, let's go ahead and land whenever you want. So come back down to the ground. Little stick down, there we go. There's the pocket. All right, not bad.
Yeah,
all right.
And the SoCal controller said it's going to be another 5 or 6 minutes. I'm not really sure what's going on over there.
I'm sure it's busy. I can stand by. It's a hard IFR at Hanford, so I have to go IFR.
All right, so we're high here, 1500. How about a vertical descent? You want to do one of those?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get on down to the runway. I mean, get on down to the
Oh, okay,
into
so
the
we're
runway.
over it, yeah.
So you'll be over the field
295,
there.
you're looking to ground point 6?
We're doing 45 here. Let's get going. You know, I don't want to go too slow. We're just maintaining altitude. I'll tell you when.
Chino Tower, 270, how are we looking for crosswind for our pattern?
Right there. Start pulling the power back on the stick. More power off, back on the stick. More power stick.
Cherokee
stick
27
back.
Zulu, make left traffic runway 26 left, turn crosswind.
Left traffic, 26 left, turning crosswind, 270, thank you.
And now you're just kind of eyeballing, you know,
Cherokee 27 Zulu, and contact tower south
when
on
you want to drop the
120.12.
nose.
2012, 270.
A little more. Back on the stick. Back on the stick.
That's nice.
Okay, go ahead and put the nose down a little bit. We're going to get our speed back up. Don't add any power, just get that nose down. You're looking for 60.
Chino Tower, helicopter 66 Alpha, can we switch out
You
to
may have to be a little
21 Alpha,
aggressive. You're like, there you go. There's 60. Now just do a normal landing.
Helicopter 66
Back
Alpha,
on the
make right
stick.
traffic runway 21 north taxi Alpha, clear to land.
21 north of Alpha, clear to land, 66 Alpha.
All right, take it off your trim. Good for one more?
Yeah.
Okay.